There are two men, brothers, carrying on a tradition that has been in their family for nearly a full century. It's a service they provide for free, but it does require a bit of physical exertion. Kathy Muneno introduces us to the third-generation keepers of the clock in Kupuna life.
Among the towers of Honolulu, the clock tower of Kawaiahao Church. A blessing for any in earshot of the bell toll. Today and generations ago, since 1850, goes straight to the heart for brothers Douglas and Vincent Mulford. They grew up on these hallowed grounds and are the family's third-generation keepers of the clock.
Our family's been sort of responsible or have the kuleana to care for it close to 100 years. And we consider it a privilege since it was Kauikeaole Kamehameha III's clock. That's his clock up there. You see it. You see the emblems on it and everything.
Our involvement started with our grandfather, Benjamin Hulu Mahoe. He worked for Honolulu Ironworks as a machinist. The church here asked him if he would take a look at the clock because it had stopped for a while.
And when their grandfather couldn't anymore, their mother did. Abby Alani Mahoe, climbing these ladders and stairs and cranking a 200-pound block to keep the clock ticking until it has to be rewound again every 10 days.
One by one, we'd go up, take a look, Ni Ellie, go, hey, I like to look at the clock. And she'd take us up and introduce us to the clock.
And started working on the mechanical portions when I was in my teens.
But after a while, it became part of us.
We oil it, keep it oiled, and look out for any weather conditions that might stop the clock and recorrect it. So we got to keep an eye on it. People call us sometimes and say, hey, the arm's stuck again. Oh.
We even schedule our vacations. When we go abroad, we take turns. Oh, yeah, we get emotional when we have to leave. Yeah. We worry about the clock. Yeah.
They've always cared for the bell, too.
There's another weight for the bell, which is a 300-pound concrete weight. Yeah.
And do you wind that one up, too?
Yeah, but now that we're not using the bell, we just let it lay.
A few years back, when it had to be fixed, the church installed computer-timed caroling-type bells, so now the original bell just tolls on special occasions. The late Reverend Abraham Akaka called the clock the heartbeat of the church. For Kupuna Life, Kathy Muneno, KHON2 News.